Today we will discuss about pillar number 4 or implementing data privacy and data security measures. I am Abel from Digital Defender and welcome for today's video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please free to click the button and receive our new videos. Again, we are not lawyers. We don't do legal advices. So we are here to advise and help you comply with the data protection laws. Today, our topic is about implementing data privacy and data security measures. So, what are the steps that you have that needs improvement, or what we are, or are we? So, what are the steps that you have that needs improvement, and are we really following the privacy manual? So sometimes if our security measures are really effective. Today, our topic is about implementing data privacy and data security measures. So what are the steps that we need so what are the steps that we are using right now that needs improvement, and are we really following our privacy manual, or if our security measures are really effective, and which sides needs improvement? First thing is the governance. How are we going to handle the employees, and how to make sure that they are really following the rules and regulation in terms of privacy? So in governance, we have to always make a room for meetings for our employees. We have to always update and train them if there are some confusions and recommendations that needs improvements. Next is the baseline. This is the starting point of the privacy policies. Start from how they are collecting the data, what are the use of the data collected, when they will, where they will store the data, and if they don't need it anymore, we should have a solid ways of distracting the data to avoid being hacked. So in baseline, we have to make sure that our devices or our flow of collecting personal identifiable information are accurate. We should be accountable as a data collector and make sure that all the details that we are collecting is properly secured. While on the process, we have to evaluate issuing privacy impact assessment if the procedure that we have right now is not easily targeted by hackers, and also we should have an objectives. So here are the benefits that we can get if we are practicing the proper privacy impact assessment. First, we have the privacy awareness. So we have to always, if we are practicing the proper privacy impact assessment. So we have privacy awareness. So we should always post a poster that about the data privacy law to make sure that everyone is aware of it. We have good governance, so we have to properly train the employees and have meetings or evaluation to make sure that everything is right on place. Next is compliance. So whoever is related or has access to the personal data should know what are the do's and don'ts in processing the data. Next is cost effective. Once our company is properly in place, the rules and regulation are always followed. We can avoid we can avoid breaches that can cost a lot of money. So next is privacy risk. So once we collected the personal data, there is always a privacy risk. So we have to make sure that our system cannot be easily penetrated, and make sure that our antivirus are always updated. So we have the last one, privacy strategies. In each department, there should always be a privacy strategies. We have to have a different login names and passwords. So locks should be in place, and make sure that the data cannot be easily accessed without authorization from the PICs. For us to be trusted by more clients, it is important that we have certification. So recently, there is an NPC or the National Privacy Commission here in the Philippines launched a Trustmark and boost confidence to the clients and assure that the information that they have are properly handled. So as a PIC, we need to manage our employees, making sure that they are following the privacy manual made by the PIC and PIPs. Once it became a routine in the workplace, we can make sure that each and one of your employees are practicing the rules and procedures in handling PIIs. So we have to update the employees every now and then. It is the key to avoid future breaches. So managing the HR, so giving seminars or awareness in materials or events, we have to integrate data privacy into other training programs and complete privacy trainings as part of the performance reviews and maintain certificates for each of our employees. Next is trainings. So the organization should maintain a trainings or seminars about the data privacy laws at least twice a year. So we have to give seminars or awareness in response to issues, topics regarding data privacy laws, or if there any breach recently happened, we have to discuss also with our employees. It improved the employees' level of awareness. It also increases individuals' skills in one or more areas of expertise and also increases the individual's motivation to perform their job well. Having a privacy manual and conducting privacy impact assessment can help in improving the data security. So having the procedures will help the employees to act immediately, and they will know what is the next step to avoid further damages if breach happens. So third parties originally refers to other organizations or individuals who may be involved in the processing of personal data or personal information controller. So it refers to service providers, business partners, contractors, and cloud servers. So if a breach happens, a company should have a procedure, especially the assigned team, to handle this kind of situation. They should be able to stop the breach immediately. They can identify what kind of breach happened and report immediately to the authorities. And they can perform, they can, and they should be able to immediately, they should be able to stop the breach immediately. They can identify what kind of breach happened and can report to the authorities as soon as possible. They should also inform the data subject if their details are being hacked and provide immediate solution to avoid more breaches. So in every projects that you have right now, you have to carefully check, or the PIC will make sure that it is under the data privacy law. So whatever we learned so far, we should apply it in the next project, or what in every project that you have right now. We have to carefully check, or the PIC should make sure that it is under data privacy law. So whatever projects you are planning in the future, we should always apply whatever we learned from now and so far, and hopefully we really learned something until now. And lastly, manage legal. So whenever we are sharing the PII, it is important to make sure that the third parties is aware of the data privacy law. And having a non-disclosure agreement is one way of making sure that everybody is in the same boat and following the privacy law. In contracts, the secrecy of the information is very important to build a more reliable relationship between client and company. In data sharing, we should be aware of the possible consequences once we mishandle the data. So before sharing the information, consent is a must from our data subjects. Thank you for watching, and see you in the last video. Don't forget to subscribe.